Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northern Lion Plays the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. I think we played an Eden run last time, so we'll random, which means we're gonna get to Lost, we're gonna die in the second room, and then we're gonna restart. Oh, actually, we might have Eve here. I'm no Eve fan, as you know. I thought I saw the map for a brief second there, and it disappeared into a question mark. AZPH 1QMZ. Nothing really noteworthy about the seed. Let's hope to change that. 2 Z's in it, though, which is more Z's than any other word in the English language. That's probably not true. You ever think about pizzazz? I just did now. I don't really like Eve as a character. I talk about this every time. But it's worth talking about. Maybe not every time, but it's worth talking about occasionally. Because characters do go through kind of, you know, like, they grow and they blossom. And my opinion of them, I wouldn't say matures, but evolves over time. Matures implies that, you know, it somehow gets closer to the actual, you know, to wisdom at some point, which I don't think is necessarily true. However, I've started to like Lazarus a lot. Well, I've started to find him fun, at least. I like Samson, new Samson at least. I like Blue Baby, I like Judas, I like Cain. Not a huge fan of Maggie, like Isaac. Azazel, we don't even need to talk about. Love Eden. But Eve, just for whatever reason, has not really clicked. I deliberately wanted to take damage there, actually. Sure, yeah, sure you did. No, but seriously, we needed to do that to basically, you know, increase our damage by 1.5 times here. That is very nice for us. If we can start, you know, 3-shotting every enemy that we come across, it's going to be very easy for us to start to snowball out of control. Super stoked that there is another... There is another. No, but there is another tinted rock right there. If we can pick up a small rock or some extra spirit hearts as a result of that, that would be awesome. Got a little ways to go to make it happen. I don't, you know, you're not wrong. I'm imagining people are like, why aren't you shooting the poop? It's a good idea. It is a good idea. I don't like doing it. And I do better when I like doing what I'm doing. Wow, we found the secret room by accident. That's kind of a surprise to me, because with Spelunker's head, I didn't think that it was going to happen. Wow, okay. An early Tammy's head gives us a lot of flexibility. I'm kind of into that. Ladies. Now, we're going to get a little money here as well. I'm hoping, you know, small rock, spirit hearts. 1 spirit heart is absolutely an adequate payout there as far as I'm concerned. We'll pick that up and start moving our way to the exit. It's a little early to call it a 1 run, but it is looking really nice. We've got a usable spacebar item, except when we completely miss. We had a decent amount of HP, and now I've ruined it, and now maybe that calling it even close to a 1 run was a little bit suspect to begin with. But if we can just manage to, like... I mean, here's why I don't like Eve, I guess. Or I struggle with Eve a little bit more than I struggle with some other characters. It's the only character where in the early game, if you accidentally pick up the wrong consumable, you can fuck yourself over. I like fighting the haunt like this. I'm going to wait till the 2 ghosts come after me. And then I'm going to pop Tammy's head. Like, right? Like that. Okay, at least we got 1 of them. Like, if you pick up the red heart, or a red heart, at the wrong time... That's just it for you as Eve. You know, you could lose your deal with the devil as a result. Long term, anyway. And actually, I've lost some spirit hearts here in the process. This one's for you, dead bird. You're supposed to get in there and actually do some damage. How is he moving faster than you? He is literally deceased. You're an animal who flies through the air with, like, great aerodynamicy. Either way, we picked up Pentagram, which is an even better deal with the devil chance. We're going to need to get another spirit heart in the future. Hopefully, we can get a shop early on this floor. Could have stayed on that floor a little bit if I wanted to, but, well, truth be told, I didn't really want to. If we get a bomb here, we can make this work. I didn't want to have to go through more of the cellar when this could have been the depths. Or, sorry, the basement. That one, there's no excuse for that one. But it is the cellar again. But there was a chance that it wouldn't be. And there's our shop. So all we need to do... I know we could just get a bomb, maybe, and make this work, but I'll take whatever I can get to guarantee our survival. So I'll spend 1 to come in here and buy this. Yes, we could have used 2 bombs to make it happen, but I'm not really worried about our overall, like, consumable situation. I'm more worried about just making sure that we can get through this floor alive, and if possible, pick up a deal with the devil in the process. Just trying to see if maybe there was a black market or something over there. Now that we don't have Curse of the Lost, we actually can see these secret rooms, so if we could get, like... I don't necessarily want BOGO bombs, but if we can get 1+1 bombs, that would be nice. Try to lure these enemies out into the middle a little bit, and then pop an apple in their ass, like so. I'm assuming we'll probably end up fighting Pin. It seems like Pin is like the requisite other base or cellar boss. So we'll pop this down right here. Could have used it for secret rooms as well, but it doesn't hurt to have an extra spirit heart. You always want more spirit hearts if you can get them. Don't try to tell me otherwise. Figured it might be this guy. I wasn't really sure when to use Tammy's head, but I think we got like one little, you know, ball of Tammy's head that actually did damage there, which is okay. But really, it all comes down to this deal with the devil right here. I wouldn't even mind if it's Krampus. I don't really love Speedball, but just give me something that I can take and feel good about. Okay. Well, we pretty much struck out 100% right there. That's no good. And Speedball doesn't really make us that much stronger, so effectively we've picked up very little on this floor so far. That being said, Whore of Babylon does... Ooh, that's a library. Whore of Babylon does put us in a position where we don't necessarily need much more to stay in sync with the game, or, you know, stay ahead of the game for now. We will eventually, but for now we can kind of get by with just Whore of Babylon damage and some Spirit Hearts to back us up. I'm thinking about what to do with this bomb, and one possible outcome is the secret room, but one thing we might want to do is just go to the shop, blow up the donation machine, and then take a key with us, unless we get one here, which we did not. If there isn't a key, then there's not much we can do about it. But I would rather take the guaranteed item room over whatever is in the secret room, which could be better, but also could be worse. So before we do this, just because, you know, better to do your due diligence, shoot the fire, didn't have any money, and we pick up barely enough to make it work, but enough to make it work. Now, we didn't necessarily invest a ton into this. And you're right, by the way, if you're saying, you know, why don't you go to the library instead of the item room? But I don't really want to get rid of Tammy's head. This could well be a spacebar item. It wasn't. I figured if we're going to pick up experimental treatment, it kind of makes sense to pick it up now, when we still have the blood bank to do something about it. I don't love what we got out of it. I think it did lower our rate of fire. It gave us some more HP, which could be, you know, good or completely meaningless, depending on your perspective. But let's head down to the next floor. So far, so okay. Truth be told, any Eve run... Oh, fuck. Any Eve run where you're in the Whore of Babylon state and capable of staying there relatively well is a positive thing. Super Envy on a room full of rocks that can serve as cover is just like, it strikes me as the most bullshit fucking... What I'm looking for in this run now, you know, damage is fine. I would like to get more, but if we don't get any more, we can live with it. What I would love to get are some cool tier effects that, you know, make Tammy's head even better. I'm a sucker for these, you know, Tammy's head synergies. I don't know if that was the best time to use it, but it seemed better to use it then and maybe take care of some of the riffraff. I hate that they interact with one another and the wall. Stop bouncing off the wall, you asshole. We got things to do here, and I'm doing this all for Shoop the Whoop or a freaking troll bomb. That's not a great investment on my part. We don't really have much choice in the matter. We can't even bomb our way out. That's my ultimate incentive to save one bomb, by the way. Is so I can bomb my way out of that fucking, you know, 2 Super Envy, 2 Envy room on the Cathedral. It might not be 2 Super Envy. It might just be like 4 Envy, 1 Super Envy. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. We got a troll bomb. Lovely. A troll bomb and a penny. What a room. At least we didn't take very much damage in the process. I would have expected a little more, to be honest with you. Pick up this Eternal Heart. 1 second. I'm not sure if I do want to pick up the Eternal Heart, to be honest with you. The frame rate will get better in a second here. It might be a good decision, or it might be a terrible decision. What would really make me pick up the Eternal Heart, or give me the incentive to pick up the Eternal Heart... Ooh, I thought maybe we'd do better there, but truth be told, killing 1 keeper is probably enough to get us out of this bucket of syrup without getting sticky, you know? Why are we in the bucket of syrup in the first place if we don't want to get sticky? Ever think about that? Maybe stickiness is part of the desired outcome. This summer, stickiness is the desired outcome. It's porno written by a scientist who works at a molasses factory. Anyway, just cool it, Sanchez, or you'll get a knuckle supper here. Lucky me. Kind of a tight dodge. Inside of our item room, we get Cursed Eye. I don't take this item to, like, rub it in people's faces. I actually think Cursed Eye is kind of a good item. And, charge items plus Tammy's head. Sign me up. I'm in. What is up with this? That is a strange room. Maybe Cursed Eye does not actually work in conjunction with Tammy's head, which would be unfortunate because chocolate milk totally does. Want the keys. Little skeptical about the creep, though. So Cursed Eye, in case you're not familiar. It's another item that's a little bit like Bob's Brain, except I kind of agree that the deleterious effects of Cursed Eye are a little bit more objective. It is an item that has a charge time associated with it, and if you get hit before it's at full charge, then you teleport out of the room, which can just straight up ruin you when it comes to boss rooms. But I actually think it's a decent damage upgrade. It's kind of like the poor man or the rich man, I guess depending on your perspective. It's chocolate milk. And if you know what you're doing with it, you can get by and actually do alright with it. So I figure at this point, we might as well take the Eternal Heart. There's no way I'm turning down Magic Mushroom because it's the same damage multiplier as Whore of Babylon. Plus it comes with a Tears upgrade. Plus, all the other stats upgrades. Plus, we can also still have that damage upgrade and eventually get back into the Whore of Babylon state. So it seemed like a no-brainer there, basically. So I might as well pick up the Eternal Heart, because if we're gonna, you know, have 4 HP, we might as well have 5, so we have more to trade away on deals with the devil, and if we get a blood bank, then we can get down to the Whore of Babylon state anyway. That's my thinking, at least. We'll see if that ends up coming true. This floor is now over. So the most important thing, I would say, by far, is that we end up having more than 5 cents when we leave this floor. I would like to get that Tinted Rock, I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's see if there's anything in the fire here. If there's not, and there isn't, I have to blow this up. I have to get the guaranteed money. But if we're just gonna go for guaranteed money, I'm gonna get the nickel. I hate myself for doing it, but we'll get the nickel. That's okay. That's okay. But, like, if you're wondering why I was of that opinion, or why I did what I did, I really want to have more than 5 cents so that I can get a blood bank possibly on the next floor, re-enter the Whore of Babylon state, and just have a crazy amount of damage. I'm not trying to say, by the way, that everybody should always take Cursed Eye when it shows up. But I often or always take Cursed Eye when it shows up, and it very rarely ends up backfiring. If you want, like, the quick lesson of it, a lot of people just use it once, and then they're like, it teleports you when you get hit. It's bullshit, okay? That's just an ignorant attitude. It teleports you when you get hit if you're in the middle of a charge. If your eye's blinking, which indicates a full charge, or you're not charging at all, like you're not holding a shoot button, then you won't get teleported. Simple as that. That doesn't mean that you can completely mitigate the negative effects of it. You will still probably end up in a situation where you get teleported against your will once or more. But it's not like a wild stallion or something like that, you know. You can pull yourself out of it. You can choose, you know, when to make yourself as safe as possible, if that makes sense. There is a risk associated with it, but I think there's a worthwhile DPS reward. I'm gonna open this. Yeah, okay, it was probably worth it. We're fighting monstros here, and, you know, very much hoping for a deal with the devil to show up in the process. Want to get these guys close, and then when they're close, I want to go buck wild on them with Tammy's head. That maybe didn't do quite as much damage as I would have suspected. One of them's already dead, though. I think these are like a little tankier versions of Monstro as well. The red ones are like smaller and faster, but they have less HP. These ones seem a little tankier and slower. Alright, deal with the devil, please. Halo is awesome. That's our second all stats upgrade. Those have been showing up like crazy lately. Totally Death's Touch. Absolutely. That's another 1.5 times damage. Or sorry, not 1.5 times damage, just 1.5 damage. And with Tammy's head is so good. Now we really would like to re-enter the Whore of Babylon state. Tammy's head has become OP. It's become the Tammy's head that people hate because it's too good. Which is fine by me, because I really like it. Occasionally I see comments, people are like, oh, fucking Tammy's head, it sucks, don't take it. I think we've been doing a decent job of dispelling that myth. I'm going to take it, even though it's OP. Because it's OP, I'm going to take it. Could get ourselves back down to the Whore of Babylon state that way, but this is what I was looking for. More along the lines of this right here. Please don't pay out too early. Please don't pay out too early. One more play, that's it. Alright. So we'll get all of the crazy damage that we already had, in addition to ridiculous Whore of Babylon damage multiplier here. So pretty much, you know, get used to the fact that we'll be walking into a room, pressing the space bar, and the enemies will die. And when they don't, we'll have a full charge of like 7 of those scythes that will hit him right in the face. Isaac's Fork is definitely something we do not want. Pinky Eye is actually like a pretty good addition for us. We can't even tap shoot with Cursed Eye. I guess our rate of fire maybe is like a little lower than I hoped it would be, but we don't need to tap shoot with it either. Tap shoot is a crapshoot. Charge shot, you know, as reliable as a barge. Not. Even more reliable than that. That's the mnemonic I always use to memorize it. Even that room was not too bad. So what am I hoping for on this floor now? I mean, I would like a Guppy's Paw to show up in a curse room maybe to make it so I could permanently get some value out of those red heart containers I'm not using anyway. We'll see. A little scared. 48-hour energy. Not that good, but that's okay. Then I'm hoping for like a Spirit Heart from the shop. And we have enough money to buy whatever we want from the shop now. We are still in a little bit of a vulnerable position. It's not bad, but it's a little bit vulnerable. Yeah, we definitely want this. Might as well get this. Because we're low. Our HP is a little lower than I want. But I don't want any more HP. My HP is lower than I want, but I don't want any more. If I want it, I want, you know, blue hearts, black hearts. I don't want any more red hearts. We could, of course, pick up those red hearts and go gamble. And what are we trying to do? Get, like, a blood bag? I'm not going to pick it up anyway, so that's why I'm not doing it. Curse of the Blind. And we're at roughly 14 minutes here. That's not bad. I think with Penetrative Tears, we don't really want to worry about using it there. What do you think, Bob's Brain? Bob's Rotten Head. Alright, well. Just cool it for a second here. Bob's Rotten Head is a bad item. I would have preferred Bob's Brain, but just have, like, all of the items that people think are shitty, but I kind of, like, defend for seemingly no reason on the same run. This run is, like, I can't even pretend like we're some kind of martyr or something for Cursed Eye here, because we're doing some amazing stuff. But if I could just... I might even be persuadable. Might even be able to persuade me to drop Tammy's head to pick up like a Book of Revelations or something like that. Oh, we got a dice room. I hope it's like... I hope it's a 5. Don't be a 1 or a 6. We've done our due diligence in this run already. It's a 4. Okay, so that rerolls all item pedestals. Whoa. We're gonna go down to the black market or crawl space first. It is a black market, which is amazing, because I want to trade HP away. Oh, but we can't see what anything is. This is so good. Alright. Treasure map. Sure, that's fine. The jar is terrible. Habit is great. The Bible, it's god-awful. We got the map and the habit. I think that's pretty good. And then I figured we'd pick up some HP here if we could. Oh, we're out of bombs now. Okay. Alright, well, I think that's okay. And then we'll reroll all pedestals. I want to get the Spirit Heart. Our pill is 48-hour energy. Okay, I mean, it's just a weird situation. I feel like rerolling all pedestals doesn't really matter, because we haven't seen them yet, but I might as well do it. I hope that's what it does, anyway. If I remember correctly, that's what it does. Admittedly, I was hesitant to use that just because I didn't think it would even hit, but oh, it hit. That is beautiful. Now, we are in a bit of a, you know, we're in the same position with respect to our HP. It's just better because there's no way of getting us out of the Whore of Babylon state now. But I think I reserve the right to be a little bit anxious about the way that our HP is looking right now. I should have really popped Tammy's head earlier. Instead, I gotta wait for him to... maybe I don't have to wait, but... Bit of a scary position. I gotta kind of, like, bait him. There we go, yeah. Jump in there. Fuck it up. Miss completely. And then we'll win. Maybe a deal with the devil here? No. Stem cells, HP up. That's alright. We can always trade that away. We can go back to the black market and take all the items even though we can't see what any of the freaking ones even are. I think that sounds like a very interesting and entertaining idea, so I'm gonna... Don't mind if I do. Satanic Bible. I know I said that I would replace Tammy's head for this, but I really can't justify it, man. The privilege of walking into every room and just pressing the spacebar and, you know, leaving a hero... It's too good. Plus sad bombs, man. We need those sad bombs. Ah, we can deliberately teleport ourselves. I don't know if this will ever teleport us to the error room, though. So I'm not sure if I can effectively get everything I want and have ever needed out of it, but we'll see. We don't really want Blue Baby Soul, but those extra Spirit Hearts are well worth it. Definitely do want to go to the shop. Well, I mean, why not? It's 7 cents. Blank card. Blank card Emperor is pretty good, but I just can't Just can't justify it, unfortunately. Bit of a risky walk there, but that's okay. That's okay. How do I feel about this run? Oh, it's definitely a 1 run. I would be very, very surprised if this somehow comes out the other side with, you know, shit all over its face. That is a weird, you know, expression. I just made it up. It doesn't really make any sense. I don't really want to give money to that judgment because I want to keep alive the potentiality of there being a blood bank on the next floor by saving my cash. Plus, I'm lazy. Plus, I don't really want to risk walking across those spirit hearts. Or walking across those spikes. I would walk across spirit hearts in a heartbeat. A spirit heartbeat. Last item was portable slot. I like it already. Unfortunately, we can't really use unlimited keys to do anything for us here. I figured we'd just go down to 15 cents. Which is not proving that easy. There we go. I know we're below that, but that's okay. I'm just gonna leave because we're here. I mean, that was the depths 1. That was the depths 1, I think. So this is the depths 2. We're probably far right. We can steal an item from boss rush. Like, there's no reason that we shouldn't be fast enough to do this. I would prefer not to skip the item room to make it happen. That's fine. But if we have a choice, I would prefer to go to boss rush and teleport out because it would save us from having to fight the boss rush to get an item of our choice, which is a huge, you know, bonus. I was kind of hoping that Monstro 2 would come back, like, while Loki was still getting dick fucked, but that's okay. Probably should not have used a bomb for that, all things considered, but I'm jealous. Oh, there we go. I'm jealous at the damage that Tammy's head does relative to the damage that my individual tears do. We're at 1830 something. So it's going to be a little close. Our best hope is that maybe our item room or shop, at least, is over here. Yeah, that damage is crazy. We're at 8. We can maybe do it. I figured this would be our boss area. If we go super quickly here, we can maybe do it. And mostly, you know, if I have to miss the shop, I don't really care. I'd rather not miss the item room if I can avoid it. Like, the rooms are going so quickly that it seems like there's kind of no way around it. Oh, this is an easy one. Okay, so there's the item room. Oh, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. If that's the worst thing we ever have happen to us with Cursed Eye, then we're pretty blessed here. And we got Dark Bum for that, so that is just ridiculous. Now, you know what? I think if we really push ourselves... I don't want that. If we really push ourselves and this is bordering our shop, it's not. It's bordering a double key room. I don't have time. I gotta go. I'm sorry. I don't have time for this shit either. We gotta go, man. We gotta be very quick here. So we're going down, down, baby. Low street in my Range Rover. Boom, boom, baby. Ready to let it go. Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop. I don't remember the rest of it. That is good. And we should be in with bells on here, basically. No! People are like, serves you right. Shouldn't have taken Cursed Eye. Shouldn't have taken Cursed Eye. It's alright, we can still do it. We can still do it. I'm running out of abilities to think we can still do it. Oh, she didn't put anything down because of the freaking spider. Oh, you're a bee is what you are. Yeah, we'll take Ceremonial Robes, basically for the damage upgrade. So I think that sucks, but that's okay. I really thought we'd be able to make it there. With the map, we can see where to go. And we pretty much know where it is here. So I'm just going to follow the obvious path. We'll save the Emperor for the Cathedral. I do, you know, I have a bad habit. I like using the Emperor card on the Womb 1 just to get us that deal with the devil as quickly as possible. I guess that's not a secret room. No, there's our secret room. And that is a bad habit because it is better used elsewhere. Or later, I guess. But we can get through this so quickly that I don't think it's a huge problem. It's pretty much guaranteed to be down here. I can't imagine it wouldn't be. Might as well go this way. Dark Bum, I guess I should be giving you those red hearts, huh? Thought that worked? I would do that again in a heartbeat. I fucking hate that room. The fact that just, you know, I could just sacrifice a black heart and be like, okay, you know what? You win. Congrats. Oh, it's Dark Bum. Okay, so we let him pick up like a few, and then we leave. And he drops a spider. And then we let him go back in and pick up a few. And then he comes back out and he drops a spirit heart. 2 spirit hearts. Then we let him go back in. Picks up like another one. I could probably let him get 3. And then we walk him out, and he gives us another friendly spider and another spirit heart. Alright, that's pretty good. And we might as well shoot... Oh, I fucking hate myself a little bit. The neutral flies, it's the Northern Lion drinking game. Take a drink every time I accidentally let a neutral fly hit me because I underestimate their ability to do damage. So let's try this one again. There we go. Don't kill it. That would be too obvious. So we just need this guy to pop his little noggin out. There we go. It's an inconceivable run to lose. I really don't see it happening. I can't imagine a scene in which a loss happens here. It just doesn't make any sense. I can imagine a scene in which we have a slightly more difficult victory, and it starts with not getting a deal with the devil here, which is within the realm of possibility, I think. Yeah? Evil plus range plus shot speed is not that big of a deal. Let's head down. We have Curse of the Lost, so I actually am going to use the Emperor card right away. No! How did that... You got to work with me on that one, okay? How did that Tammy's headshot not hit that turret? Because I was under the impression that the only thing left was Mom's heart there. That's, that's on me, but still. It almost happened again there, it felt like. Alright, so watch out for the Zambros. Be up to the Cathedral. Why did I use it on this floor when this floor is not as intense as later floors? Because we had Curse of the Lost. I had a big question mark where my map's supposed to be. And I have a map, so I might as well, use my advantages when I have them. This run is getting pretty close to over already. No Curse of the Lost on this map. Wow, this is all pretty close together. I'm going to imagine that our boss room is far left and then up. Don't even talk to me about that shit. I have to remember, if you don't use Tammy's head right off the bat, I can't complain. I have to use Tammy's head right off the bat. Otherwise, if I'm like, oh, how did I take damage? Then, that's why you took damage, because you didn't use Tammy's head right off the bat, you freaking ding-dong. Now, admittedly, that wasn't quite as much damage as I expected would come out there. That's, okay, I'm starting to see how the loss comes out here. The way that the loss comes out is just really bad usage of, well, not even usage technically, but really bad Cursed Eye management. I got something to prove here. I got a chip on my shoulder because I went on record and said Cursed Eye is actually pretty good. You just have to mitigate its effects as best as you can. Figured we'd just try that one when there were angel fetuses around. That's alright, we're not going to teleport that time. That one's a little better. But our HP is getting pretty low, and we don't even have enough keys to actually open every chest in the chest. Now, most of the rooms on the chest will probably die in one hit. We also do have Dark Bum. There's an argument to be made in favor of exploration here. Why does this... Is it just, like, the effect of Tammy's head doing so much damage that makes me feel like I'm doing so little damage? Okay. It makes me feel like I'm doing so little damage when I don't have Tammy's head available. When I, like, fully charge it, it's a little bit more potent, but still. Just finish the fight. It's all good. You got some DOT. Down to the next floor. Tammy's head's going to be ready for every single room. Let's give this a try. No curses. Lovely. Gimpy. It's good. Epic Fetus. We may take it. As boring as I often find it. We'll see, though. I'm not going to... I should take Gimpy right off the bat, actually. There's no reason not to take that. But the other two items we're going to wait on a little bit. Moon card. I like it. We will blow this up. Should give us an item from the item pool, I think. Scorpio. Yeah, Scorpio's fine. Unfortunately, we have to do a little bit more backtrack. That's not Scorpio. Sorry, that's Virgo. My mistake. Virgo is also good. PhD effect, except we don't know what the pills are. We just know that they have to be good. Or not bad. We'll take Epic Fetus if we need to. I'm enjoying the run as is. It seems like it's kind of a get-out-of-jail-free card for Cursed Eye, and that's what I don't like about it. It makes the win, like, a little devalued in my mind. Okay, you're fine. There's no toxic poop. No toxic poop. Last chest. Nod Leaf. Unfortunate that we don't have literally any orbitals, but if we did, we could scum the shit out of Nod Leaf, or use Nod Leaf to scum the shit out of the game, of course. So I'm trying to wait until maybe these guys get a little closer together to use Tammy's head. That seemed like the perfect opportunity right there. Rather than popping it right at the start and quite probably missing. 0 bombs. I don't like that. How did that do so little damage to the other one? Anyway, we can just walk right in the middle. That's the good thing about having some permanent Polaroid invincibility plus the nuns have it. If we get hit once, we can just walk into the middle of enemies and be like, oh, did I do that? Alright. Want both of these ding-dongs. Get close to one another. Do a little jump. Oh, no. Dark Bum. This is your time to shine, man. Give me some HP back. There's 1 Spirit Heart. Oh. This is alright. Just 1? Little surprised. Just 1. Okay. We are still alive, though. I can't complain too hard about that. Maybe... Do you think we have to go through that double bloat room? We probably have to go through that double bloat room. If we can just kill 1, the other one should be pretty easy. Oh, I got... Oh, that's the worst time to get hit. I got hit just before I used Tammy's head. Okay. There are some red hearts available in that room, apparently. So thank you, I'm assuming Gimpy for that. I'm throwing. Okay, gotta recognize the throw. Engage anti-throw protocol. Thank you, Dark Bomb. Anti-throw protocol is mostly just cool it, Sanchez, or you'll get a knuckle supper. We come in from the top. Kill the shit out of the bloat. Use this again, pick up the other Spirit Heart, and then just pay very close attention. Thank you, Dark Bomb. I really needed that. I appreciate that. And that is our boss room. We got a second secret room right after. No question, if we had not taken Dark Bum, if we had not gone to our item room on that boss rush floor, which we basically did trade it straight up, boss rush for item room, but anyway, if we had not done that, we would have lost. We might still lose. We probably won't, though. Probably want to not take Lard. It would ruin our invincibility. This is still a fight where I need to focus. You know, I picked up 2 all stats upgrades, am Whore of Babylon, have Death's Touch plus Magic Mushroom, but it's not a 1 run yet. I think we have to do a little bit more exploration first, to be honest with you. Or we could just take Epic Fetus. Yeah, we could try to win a dangerous run, or we could just take Epic Fetus. I'm telling you, the Epic Fetus one... That possible permutation is not looking that terrible right now. I imagine the Epic Fetus shots are going to do a ton of damage. Good stuff, good stuff. I moved just in time. We're only going to charge a shot when we're confident that we're not going to get hit in the process. We can't teleport anymore. People are going to be asking, you know, was it worth it? Was it worth it to take Cursed Eye? Of course not. You know, if you're watching this right now, in hindsight, it definitely was not worth it to take Cursed Eye. We'd be in a much better position if we didn't. That being said, we can still win regardless. And you're right, you know, maybe you shouldn't take Cursed Eye. But fucking sue me. I like to mix it up a little bit sometimes. That was good enough. Actually, I'm really glad that we did this exploration. Yeah, I think that was probably the right play. Get death taken out of it as soon as possible. A little bit disappointed we didn't get, like, cooler Tammy's head synergy, but it is what it is. Dark Bomb, you got 1 more for me? Yeah, you do. Thank you. Like to kill Sloth last. Kind of hard to swing like this. Dark Bomb, you got payout? Apparently not. Oh, no. I was almost done with that. Oh, that's okay. We can get a Spirit Heart out of this. Oh, they pushed each other into me. Okay. Wait till Sloth is as far away as you can possibly be. That'll do. Kill Sloth last. We didn't pick up a payout in the process, but that's okay. We did get a rune. It's a Dagaz rune. That's pretty good. Now we actually can kill Sloth last here. Let's use the Dagaz rune. Pick up the Spirit Heart. No reason to hold it, I guess. We're farming the shit out of the red hearts in this room somehow. And we picked up a tarot card and an item. We got the moon again. Fear shot, probably not exactly what we want. But we do want the Spirit Heart here if we can get it. How did he not even, I was going to say, enter the next state? I don't mean like the next state of his life. I mean like literally he should have crossed state lines. That's how hard I hit him. Alright, you know what? How about fuck you? We're gonna leave. I'm taking Epic Fetus. I'm tapping out. It does compromise the integrity of the run somewhat. How does Epic Fetus work with Tammy's head? That's the real question, isn't it? No. No, it's not. I imagine those probably do a lot of damage. This probably removes our ability to teleport. And that's okay. Yeah, that's alright. We're gonna win. I'm sorry that I had to resort to Epic Fetus to make it happen. I did, you know, I don't like using the term necessarily, but I did pussy out a little bit. We did come out of it with a win either way, though. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.